Hey guys, so today I have a hair tutorial for you. It's just a very soft and feminine kind of springtime look. I used hot rollers to give my hair a very natural curl, and I love using hot rollers because the curl will last you all day long and it falls out really nice. And then for my braids, I just did really simple, because I know a lot of people are afraid to do braids in their hair. It can be complicating, but I just did super simple braids, just kind of going back, and it just gives you a little bit more lift and volume at the crown, but gives your hair just a little bit of like a relaxed, beachy look. If ever like I'm having a bad hair day in the front and just am frustrated, I love just braiding my hair back, pinning it, and you don't have to worry about it. So if you are like me and just kind of get frustrated and want your hair out of the way, but still want to have it down, this is absolutely perfect. Okay, so the things that you will need if you're going to be doing this hair tutorial is some hot rollers. These are the babyless curlers from Flatiron Experts, and they have all the different sizes in here. I would prefer having just one size, but these ones are fine. But just now, like after using hot rollers a lot, one size is better. So if you're like gonna buy some new ones. Also for clips to hold them into place, make sure you get clips like this that are like claws. They don't leave any like creases into your hair. And I get these at Sally's or Flatiron Experts. And then for styling products, I always use a pomade to give my hair a little bit of like definition to it. This is the Regis Design pomade. This is Andrew's, but I use it. But any kind you have is fine. You don't have to use it, but I just like to. And then a volumizer. This is the Living Proof Amp Instant Texture Volumizer. This is like the deluxe sample that Sephora has for like your 100-point perk, but it's a cream like this, and this product's amazing. It gives your hair so much volume, and it just feels really good in your hair. And then last, just any type of hairspray that will just set it all in place and give you a little bit extra hold, and also a little bit of extra volume up the top of your hair. So if you want to see how I did my hair, then just keep on watching. Okay, so first I'm going to just pin half of my hair back, just up in a clip. So we can do the bottom half first, and then we can move on to the top part. So just divide a section of hair out, like this much or so. It depends how much hair you have. Make sure when you're grabbing your hair, you're grabbing it straight up, so you just have a straight line instead of grabbing like random pieces. You want all the curls to be going the same way. So for these, I'm using this size, which is just like the, I don't know, pink one, but it's about 1 inch width. And starting up at the top, wrap away from your head and start at the top of the curler and just literally wrap it all the way around. And make sure you get the ends. Take your claw clip and then seal it. Another thing, you want your curls to all be facing down. It just gives them a more of like a wave look instead of, if you're rolling them up towards your head, it's gonna look more like a ringlet curl, so you roll them down. Same thing on the other side. Start at the top of the curler and wrap away from your head. Okay, so now we have the bottom section of our hair done. Now I'm going to take this down and start on the top. I'm going to divide it into 2 sections just so it's easier. I have a lot of hair, so it gets a little overwhelming. Okay, so now for the top section of my hair, my curls on the bottom tend to fall out faster, which is why I make them a little tighter. Then the curlers up top, I'm going to do them a lot looser, which you will see. So taking a little bit less hair, because now I'm moving on to these ones, which are a little bit bigger, but you can use the same size all the way around. But see, I'm gonna start a lot lower on here, just so we're curling kind of the ends. flip that up. And then go all the way for the front part of your hair, or the top part of your hair, doing the same thing. So you just start a little bit further down. And we are still wrapping away from our head. And then for just my bangs, since they're a little bit shorter, except for this random piece that I missed, I'm going to just separate them into 2 chunks and put the bigger ones in there, just so I get bigger waves. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this side and I'll meet you back. You know you are done when you can feel the inside of your roller and it's not warm to the touch anymore. So once it's cooled down, then you can start taking them out. I like to start at the bottom where I, originally started, and then just kind of circle them down. And then just kind of pull it out and then let it hang. Hot rollers just give you very bouncy curls and they last like all day. Now I just start piecing through all of my hair. So pulling it all out. So next you want a little bit of texture into your curls. Just get a little bit of any kind of pomade styling texture and just work it throughout your curls. And if I were to just leave my hair curled, if I didn't want to do any braids or anything, I would just take a wand curling iron and then just kind of touch up some pieces and then just kind of go about getting ready and stuff, and then everything will kind of fall out. But for today's hairstyle, I'm going to do some little braids, which makes doing hot rollers like easier because you don't have to worry about the front pieces. So what we're gonna do, and you can do this if you want to do it with straight hair too, it doesn't really matter. So all I do is take a little section on the top and then a piece behind it, and then a piece down here. And then I start doing just a normal braid. And this isn't a French braid, it's just going to be a normal braid. So start going away from your face, kind of at an angle, going down. And then just lightly braid it. And you can kind of pull it out if you want, just so it's kind of loose. And then I always kind of pull this part up here too, just to kind of make it a little bit more messy and loose right there. And then taking a bobby pin, you're going to just kind of push it back into your hair and go straight up, kind of at an angle. And then take another bobby pin and go back away from your hair on top of that current bobby pin. So it just seals it in place. And then you get just like a little braid, and you can kind of mess with it if you want from there. And then other side, I push my braids up and it gives you a little bit of like volume right there. I'm just going to brush through my hair to make the curls really soft and natural looking. Kind of adjust my braids. So this is what your curls will look like after only like 20 minutes or so. It's kind of scary after you take out your hot roller. Sometimes the curls can look a little bit too tight and spirally, but just walking around or whatever will loosen them up, and then they'll end up looking like this, and you'll just get really nice like voluminous waves that look really like natural and healthy and just a different look than you get from a curling iron. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this tutorial. I just have been really enjoying my hot rollers lately, and there's a bunch of other ways that you can use them. So I could do another tutorial showing you, like a lot of times I'll just use them wrapping just the bottoms of my hair instead of doing all of it, and it just looks different. So if you have hot rollers, just like play around with them and you can get a lot of different looks from it. So anyways, that is it guys. So I hope you all are having a great day, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye!